I'm going to leave early. Back when I had some baby hair. Luke 15, verse 25. I'll read 25 and you read 26. And we'll continue that and we'll read verse 32 together. Amen. Thank you for standing for the reverence of God's word. The Bible says, now his elder son was in the field. And as he came and drew nigh to the house, he heard music and dancing.
And he called one of the servants and asked what these things meant.
He said unto him, thy brother is come, and thy father hath killed the fatted calf, because he hath received him safe and sound.
And he was angry and would not go in. Therefore came his father out and
And he answered and said to his father, lo, these many years do I serve thee, neither transgress I at any time thy commandment, and yet thou never gavest me a kid, that I might make merry with my friends.
But as soon as his son
he said unto him, son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is thine. It was meet that, everybody, it was meet that we should get married and be glad. For this thy brother was dead, and is alive again, and was lost, and is found. Turn to your neighbor, today, by the grace of God, and our prayer, which is going to talk about fatherhood and faithfulness. Amen. Lord God of mercy, God of all comfort, grace, and truth. Father, I pray now that you look on us with compassion, forgive us all our many sins. Father, cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Pray now, Father God, as we navigate through your word, Lord, that you will make light to us, oh God, the truths of your word, scriptures that we apply. Help us to understand your word, your will, and your way. For we glorify thee, O God, in our character, our conduct, and our conversation. In the name of Jesus, dear God, we pray and we thank you. Amen. Amen. Fatherhood and faithfulness. A successful fatherhood must include faithfulness. You must be faithful. Faithfulness doesn't always mean giving them what they want.
Okay. Right about that now.
Being faithful to what it takes to develop a child. Faithful to what it takes to nurture a child.
Right.
Sometimes good nurturing means saying no.
Amen.
We talk about father, but we talk about grandfather. Y'all start throwing back at me. I'm learning grandfather. But these things must intertwine. This story, many of us are familiar with it, and I want to take it from a father's view, but the beginning of the story talks about the man having two sons. You go back to the first verse of Luke 15, he had two sons. And the younger son decided he wanted to leave. He wanted to go out on his own. And he went to his father and asked him for his portion of the inheritance. Now, in Jewish history and custom, we know that this was an insult. Because in Jewish history, the oldest son had first dibs on the inheritance. But we no doubt have a loving father who understands that his son is making a bad decision. But sometimes you just have to be patient. Amen? Knowing it's a bad decision. But you have to be patient and trust God. Because you know in your life, God took your bad decisions and turned things around for you. Won't he use your bad decisions to correct you? And so you realize you got to trust this process as well in the life of this young man or young lady. And so the father conceded to his son and gave him his portion. The young man went all off, and if you read the first 20 so verses of this chapter, you'll see where he went straight to the party house.
All right.
Wine, women, and song. So I won't tell you too many personal stories that he's recording in there. My children be watching this. But he went out and thought that he was having what he called a good time.
That's right.
And the Bible said that he wasted
Yes, he did.
his portion
Yes.
on riotous living. He wasted it. There was no investments because there's no return.
That's right.
See, once you parted out, you just parted. Amen. Once you spent out at the club, you just spent. There is no return. You just go home. You ain't got nothing else. Get on out of here. We through with you. Type thing. Amen. There's some women you can get with. Once you used up, they through with you. You can go home now. You have nothing else for me. Amen. And so the Bible said he wasted it.
Yes, he did.
And then the Bible came back and said he began to be in want. And that's the lesson that teaches us that want always comes after waste.
Amen.
Want, as the Bible says, he began to be in want. We understand want always comes after waste. Want. If you waste your money, pretty soon you're going to want it back. Want always comes after waste. If you waste your influence, one day you're going to want it back. If you waste your time, one day you're going to want it back. That's what the Bible is saying. He wasted, then he began to be in want. If you waste your opportunities, you're going to want those back. And so there he was, and it got so bad for him that he had to go to a hog pasture, pig farm, where he could get something to eat. He had to share the food. It's right there in Luke 15. He had to share food with the pig, and only a Jew could tell you how demoralizing and how degrading it is to have to get down in the mud with the swine just to get something to eat. And it took him to get that far down. Well, the Bible said he came to himself. Nothing like waking you up like a muddy hog pea. Nothing will wake you up. Nothing will cure your high. Nothing will bring you down like falling into a hog pea. There, the Bible said he came to himself and he began to realize, here I got a father out there who has servants, who has food, who has all of this luxury, and here I am in a hog pen. It takes something like that for you to check your philosophy and realize I haven't added things up properly. There are folks who leave the church. There are folks who leave fellowship with God. And they went into a world of stress, of hardship. I know we got some mean folks in the church. Yeah, I know we got some rude folk in the church. I've been pastoring long enough to know. But it ain't nothing like being in that world. See, in the church you got the Holy Ghost. And for that mean person and for that rude person or that person who just bent on raising hell in the church, God got something for that person. All you got to do is wait. That's all you got to do. Just keep on serving. Continue your fellowship with God. Because it ain't but three things that happen to a person who decides they're going to disrupt God's program. They're either going to move, they're going to change, or they're going to die. That's Bible. That's Bible. Lot moved, didn't he? Couldn't get along with Abraham, so he went his own way.
Yeah.
Paul changed. Bible says he persecuted the church. He changed. Ananias and Sapphira, they died. Right there on the steps of the church house. That's all you see in the Bible. You either move, change. You never see where God compromised. You know how we compromise before. You get somebody in the house, ain't acting right, ain't acting according to the rules of the house. You know, mama might say, don't worry, just we all gotta work together. We all in it. That ain't God's house. It's God or nothing else. So if you don't like your food, my advice to you is take it out there. This is a dangerous place to cut the food. Can I get a witness? You can hear, I ain't gonna sing. I ain't gonna pray. I ain't gonna do this. Well, I hear the Lord say, well, if you don't do it there, you'll do it on your hospital bed. I've seen when we pray in church, when they get to that hospital bed, and they lay down like one of the apostles of Christ. I ain't gonna give tithe. I ain't giving the church nothing. I'm not gonna tithe. That's okay. You see, God got mechanics that tithe. He has electricians. All these folks you give your money to, he got doctors that tithe. He got insurance folks that tithe. He got plumbers and roofers that tithe. So it'll get to God somehow. I don't want the plumber tithing for me. I want that air conditioning man tithing for me. I'm going to do it myself. Are we all right? Understand, God gets his glory. So this young man realized he had made a mistake. He decided, he said, I believe I'll rise. Go back to my father. And the Bible says he went down. His father saw him afar off. And when he saw him afar off, he went to meet him. It's interesting. I heard a story that's applicable to this. There was a man who had a son. He raised his son in fear of the Lord. He raised his son to love the Lord, serve in the church, and do all these things. The boy got up and he got to be kind of rowdy. He got out there and fell in love with the ways of the world. And every now and then, Daddy had to go down. Daddy still didn't play by his child. It doesn't matter how bad these kids are. Yeah, mom and dad, so they still don't play by my child. We got here acting a fool, that's my child. Every now and then, the man was known around the town. Every time his son get in trouble, Daddy would go get him. One time they had his son held up in a club, little juke joints. Wouldn't let him out. Word got back to his daddy. He was going to kill your son. Daddy got his old truck, got his shotgun. Rolled down there and rolled right up to the door. He got out, put them lights on the door with his shotgun. He said, look here, y'all gonna give me my son. I'm gonna give y'all to God. They let his son out. The son realized he was messing up. He said, Papa, I'm going back to church with you. They went on back to church, and the boy went to attending church and doing those things. But that didn't last long. He went back out into the world. This time, somebody told his daddy, don't go after him. Stay here. Just trust God for him. So daddy stopped going to get his son. He stayed in the church. One Sunday morning, service was going on, the saints were singing. He looked up, the boy coming through the door. He looked battered and bruised. He was limping. But he was coming to the door. As he came down the aisle, tears in his eyes, Daddy got up and ran and met him, threw his arms around him. You see, when you have to go get them, that means your mind is made up.
Take your time.
But when you meet them coming, it means their mind is made up. Spend the energy going to get them. Let them know I'll meet you. When, like this father here, when he saw his son I'll meet you, but there's no record where he went out looking for him. When you know you've taught them right, ain't no need of going out looking for them. They already know what's right. We all right? So now he has his son back. He now has ordered a feast on the premises. Put him on some new clothes. Put a ring on his finger. Getting ready to have a good time. Now he has another problem. One fire is out, another one popped up. Here is the son where we pick up, who's been faithful to him. Who hasn't left, who hasn't wasted his portion, who's done all the right things. Now he's upset that dad is throwing this cookout for his no good brother. So now daddy got to change the channel. You see, even in the church, sometimes folks leave the church and get out there doing all kind of things and come back. There are those in the church may feel offended. But I want you to know something. It's just as dangerous to stay in the church and be selfish as it is to leave the church and be sinful. His son at home had developed an attitude of self-righteousness, of entitlement. Telling his daddy, I've done everything. I've served you. I did all of those things. And how many of us have told that child, you're doing that because you're supposed to do it? I don't owe you nothing.
That's right.
You can say amen. They can't hear that. You're not careful. That child will run that game on you. I got straight A's. I cleaned my room. They don't realize it, but it's because it's the same spirit. They don't even know it's the same spirit. Ain't nothing new under the sun. That is spirit of entitlement. It's even in the church. Been here a long time, Ray. You acknowledge me. You were on a program back in 2016. Ray Benham money. I ain't hear nothing. Go back to Luke 15. Father had to explain to his son, listen here. You don't understand because you're speaking from the position of a brother.
That's right.
You're not speaking from the position of a parent. Can I get a witness? You know, before I became a parent, my sisters and brothers fiercest crazy about their children. Let that child do all this, you just wanted that child. Gotta do this. I ain't have no children, so I'm talking big straight. Then I got my child.
That's right.
And I went straight into spoiling. I ain't gonna lie about it. Their little cousin told me I was spoiling him. And he was about 8 years old at the time. It's a different story when you're looking through the eyes of a parent. And that's what this father had to do. He had to remain faithful. In spite of what was brewing in the house, he had to remain faithful, but also he had to be accountable to his children. Listen here, son. You haven't lost anything. Just because I'm embracing your brother, yes, I know he's embarrassed the family. I know he's hurt us. I know he's wasted money. I know he's cost us some things. But you got to understand, love is not conditional. Got to understand, true love is not conditional. True love is unconditional. If we learn to love as God has taught us. The world got many ways of love. And it's a hot mess. You can can learn to love according to the world if you want to. You're going to be confused, and you're going to confuse everybody around you. But true love, love taught by God is unconditional, it's pure, it's clear, it's uncompromising. And you can recognize it. Can I get a witness? Not only that, but there's nothing stronger than godly love. You can withstand any storm. You can withstand any change and transition through life. All you need is to be patient with it. I know sometimes it seems like you're losing. I know sometimes you're trying to love as a Christian and love as God has taught us, and it seems like folk are just running all over you. But you hang in there. Cause the season will change. Can I get a witness? Something about those seasons, it'll make you forget about. The hot summer make you forget about that cold winter you had last year. Huh? Ain't nobody think about how cold it got last year. All we concerned with is the sun coming down, beating down. That's godly love. If you hang in there, when that season change, there'll be no residue from the hardships and the heartbreaks. Somebody that can testify that you can look folk in your face who hurt you and intended to hurt you. And because you got godly love inside of you, it don't bother you one bit. They don't understand. They're telling the season change. I'm too hot now. I can't remember the cold days you gave me. I'm basking in my sunshine. I don't even have those winter clothes no more when I used to wear them when you were so cold to me. I'm basking in my sunshine. It has a way making you forget about those things. Even when you say, I ain't gonna never forget how you treat me. You get close to God. I dare you to get close to God. All those things you said, I might forget. I might forgive you, but I ain't gonna never. You are a low down Negro. You know you done said those things. Trifling. I dare you to experience God's love. He will take that memory that caused you to lose sleep and he'll take those memories and he'll put them somewhere that you'll remember, but it won't affect you. This is what I'm trying to say. You'll remember some things, but it just won't affect you like it used to. Are we all right? I don't know about you, but I ran into some folk. I didn't necessarily do them right. They had the love of God in their heart. There I was paranoid. They had to tell me, look here, ain't nothing wrong with me and you now. We good. God is so good. I had to learn that. Then once I experienced it and I see folk, I can tell them I'm serious, man. It ain't no problem. I'm too high on the Lord to come down to that level again. God is taking me somewhere. You all right? So don't shy away from God. Embrace Him. You may not even understand His love. Can I get a witness? Some of us sometimes think, oh, you just waiting on God to pull that strap out. You just know God finna whip you at any time. Now here it comes. Oh, here it comes. You done braced up. And then God shine His light of blessing and favor in your life. And you say, Lord, I don't know how to take this right here. That's God that loves. He loves us unconditionally. Even blessing your children, giving favor in your life. And you wonder what is going on around here. But just thank Him. Because that's who He is. And then we begin to, we are encouraged to mimic ourselves after Him. See, when you do that, then you will get those results and you will understand what's going on. Even when those who don't, you do understand. You can tell them, listen, ain't no problem with me and you. I'm too high on the Lord to come down now. I've been riding too long. Don't show me no exit signs. I've been riding too long and I'm good right now. So he had to explain to his son, listen, you ain't lost nothing. Folk, when God sends somebody in the church who's anointed to do something, don't start looking side-eye at them. You ain't lost nothing. Don't act like, you know how we do on the job, they're going to replace you. God don't do that. He elevates us. He has something for the old like he has something for the young. He got something for the middle-aged. There's something for all of us to do. We living this thing off the corporate. We've been looking at the corporate world too much and the government and how people get replaced. Maybe they get a little old and maybe their hair turn color or something, so they want a younger look or they want a more mature look. You know, the world always changing. Don't know what they want. You know, it's just constantly. You get caught up in that and you bring that mess in the church. You need to look at what God has done. God started using David as a teenager.
Yes, he did.
But he started using Moses once he turned 80 years old.
Amen.
Time is a thing we go back and forth with. God dwells in eternity. And this age factor ain't nothing to him. We say age ain't nothing but a number. We just talking. We just talking. Huh? 50 is the new 30. You ain't told your bones that. Your bones ain't bought into that philosophy. 50 is 50, Negro. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be here at 50 like we did at 20. But with God, it is true. It doesn't matter. If he adds to the flock, don't get upset, don't get nervous, don't panic. That means he got more for the flock to do. He's just expanding the field. And that's when we celebrate, we rejoice. Because God has brought somebody here that's going to add to this ministry. Jealous, don't panic, whatever. Let them come on in. Let God use them. All he's doing is embracing this ministry because this is a legacy that we can all leave for our children, our grandchildren, and so on. You know, this young man here was self-righteous, and all he was looking at was what he did. And his, according to him, celebration should be according to what you've done. And oftentimes that's how we do that in the church. We think God should bless us according to what we've done. Well, if that's the truth, we probably get blessed maybe once a year. Can I get a witness? I don't want God to love me according to what I do. I don't want God to love me according to who I am. I want him to keep on loving me according to who he is. I don't want him to bless me according to what I got. I want him to bless me according to what he has. We all right? Yeah. Bible says, yeah, this man was angry. Father said to him, listen, all these years you're talking about, you haven't lost anything.
That's right.
Still my child.
Yeah.
Everything I got is still yours.
That's right.
But what I want you to understand, son, love is not predicated on what you have.
That's right.
Love is not predicated on what you're able to do. Real love transcends mistakes, transitions despair. It goes beyond the things that we think can hinder us. Real love and true love ought to walk on its own. I know I'm getting away from fatherhood, but I said love. It must start with love. Let me say this while I'm on that. Fatherhood, 3 ingredients must come into being a successful father. That's love, that's labor, and that's loyalty. That's what you see right here. You can't just love them and say them and don't do that for them. Because love and labor got to go hand in hand. After a while, the children will figure that out. I hear you say you love me, but you ain't did that.
Amen.
We ain't did. They gonna figure that out real quick. And loyalty.
Amen.
Let them know I'm with you. I'm gonna support you. And being loyal don't just mean every time you write, only when you right or wrong, I'm still with you. No, I'm letting the Holy Spirit. I'm gonna tell you when you're wrong.
Amen.
I'm not gonna go down the wrong path with you, but I'll be here when you get back. If you want to go that path, you go on. Be careful, because you ain't gonna win. First of all, you ain't gonna win. But when you make it back, I'll be right here. I can go out there with you. I see fathers going to jail with their children, fighting the police with their. Oh, I wasn't that kind of father. When you go to jail, I'll be here when you get back. I ain't down with you like that. You know I love you. Are we all right? You know it sounds good. Oh, I'll die with you. Oh no, I will not. I'll make sure everything your business is handled. I'll make sure all that taken care of. We'll give you a good send off. All of that, you know. No. We can't do that. We can't do that. Amen. So this father never went looking for his wayward child. And he never compromised with his selfish child. Yet he was faithful. Ain't that a good thing? We look back on our lives. I won't let you go here, but we look back on our lives and how God has dealt with us. How God never told us we were right when we were wrong. He convicted us when we were wrong, didn't he? He never compromised with our self-righteousness. Have God ever reminded you that you're not all that? He's ever reminded you doing acting like folks supposed to bow to you and folks supposed to do this. You know you're not all that, right? God ever did that's a humbling experience, is it not? God, I've been preaching all these years. And somehow the Holy Spirit said, but you a sinner, saved by grace. You didn't bring the preaching to me, I brought it to you. Huh? But dust shall thou return. And so, in doing this father, after explaining to his son, reassuring to him, listen, you're mine. It doesn't matter how much we celebrate with your brother, you haven't lost anything. It says here, but it's fitting. The Bible said in 32, he said it was meet that we should make merry. He said it's fitting. The son, what you got to learn is love is not about amputation. It don't take a lot of love to cut somebody off. I don't have to be strong and deep in love to cut nobody. Anybody can cut somebody off. Children can cut you off. Can I get a witness? You know, my grandchildren be all over me until the other one say they got a toy so they want to play with it. And you hear them scooting out of my lap. I'm gone now. So anybody can cut you off, but true, real love deals with restoration. And that's what the father was trying to teach his son. Loving means being able to restore what has been damaged. It reminds me of our Father who art in heaven. After the sin of man, the deliberate disobedience in the man that he created. I hear you, Deacon, when you say the Lord left the man in charge. But since the beginning of time, the one in charge has been the most disobedient. Won't come to church. Won't lead your family in prayer. Won't read your Bible. Won't acknowledge God on your journey. You're most disobedient. But how things were so messed up that it got to the point where the Lord said, I believe I'll destroy man. Or the conversation he had in his creation, he said, look like I'm going to have to scrap this project and begin with a new one. But in his own wisdom. I hear him say, if you don't mind me using some speculative theology,
Yes.
rather than amputation, let me give restoration a try.
Yes. Yes.
Have you ever decided, rather than cut something off, rather than cut somebody off, let me see how restoration will do.
Yes. Yes.
Let me give a chance to restore some things. Aren't you glad about it? That the Lord, in his infinite wisdom, as the Bible says, decided to empty himself of himself. As he said, this kenosis gospel. That's what the theologians call it. It means how God emptied himself of himself. That may sound like sometimes mystical thing, but how many times have we denied ourselves for our children? How many times have we rearranged our budgets for our children? How many times have we arranged and rearranged our times to accommodate a child? And that's what we have in our God. He just rearranged himself for the sake of his children. How he pulled off his royal robe. And he decided, good God Almighty, to step down in creation. Inside of a baby's body, inside of a womb of a creature that he created. Born in a manger, one cold winter night, grew up in a town called Nazareth. And after 12 years of child's play, he decided to get serious and wrong with man. When he said, it's time to be about my Father's business. You see, it comes a time, fathers, when you got to concentrate on keeping your family together. You see, we run around and enjoy the things of the world. But when you got children, when you got a generation coming on behind you, after a while, you got to sit down and think about, well, this is my life. But there is something about this thing. There's something else coming with my life. It's called my legacy. Ain't it all right? It takes a mature man who's not afraid of responsibility. It takes a mature man who's not afraid to be accountable, to address his legacy. You see, any boy can be about that life. Any male figure can be about that life, or about this life. But it takes a real man to say, I'm about the legacy. The one that's coming behind, what am I leaving for? Am I cutting the path? Or are my children cutting the path? Am I cutting the path? Or am I leaving things missing? Hey, all right. Hey, Jesus took his eyes off of his own life and began to look at his legacy. And he all right. He had a good life, walking around heaven all day long. He had a good life, overseeing creation. He had a good life, listening to the angels sing. He had a good life, walking along the crystal waters. He had a good life, looking at the walls of Jasper. He looked down. 42 generations. He came down. 10,000 blessings. He came down. He healed the sick. Taking care of the legacy. Restored sight to the blind. Taking care of his legacy. Feeding the hungry man. And he alright. When he got time to secure the legacy, he put a cross on his shoulder, flagged it up to Calvary Hill. Even at the cries of the devils, at the cries being ridiculed, at the cries being abused, mute and strong, he was concerned about his legacy. I heard Jesus say, it's not about my life, it's about the legacy of God. He stretched his hand and put nails in his hand, nails in his feet, pressed the boys on his head, piercing in his side. Rejoicing, and he stayed there when mankind didn't realize what he tried to teach him. If you really want something to grow in your life, you gotta let it down. See, the only reason we get plants in the world because the seed died. When you bury something and it still got life in it, it will rise again. He pulled up a dying smile. He stepped out of resurrection ground. He got all power. I'm so glad I got somebody. I'm a part of his legacy. I can sing now, even when my heart is hurting. I can preach God's word when everything is right. I can preach his word. I can serve you no matter the circumstance, because I realize I'm a part of that legacy. And you're a part of that legacy. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody push you out the room. You're part of his legacy. Wave your hand, shout hallelujah. Give God some praise. I heard the sister say, this joy I have, the world didn't give it to me. This peace I got, this love I feel, the world didn't give it to me. Because he is faithful. He showed us in this parable. I love the wayward. I love the selfish. I just don't love your ways. No matter what issues you got, God loves you. No matter what you're struggling with, God loves you. You may have to walk alone sometimes, but I know God loves you. He said, well, Jenkins, no change. How can you tell? Every time I look in the mirror, I know he loves you because he loves me. I ain't no better than you. He picked me up, turned me around. Don't shortchange yourself. Don't let your issue pull you away from God. Don't let your falling down pull you away from God. Draw closer to Him. Draw nearer to Him. I can testify if you hold on, even when you're damaged, hold on. When they're talking about you, hold on. They turn their backs on you. Hold on. God will. God will. I know He will. I just know He will. Anybody should have been thrown out the church. It should have been this boy right here. Anybody should have been excommunicated from the Christian family. It's this man right here. Anybody should have been thrown out the family of God. It's this man right here. That's why I can be patient with you. That's why I can listen to you. It doesn't matter what you tell me. I can tell you everything's gonna be alright. You ain't got to believe it. I just know it's gonna be alright. I know it's gonna be alright. God's got a way. God's got a way. God's got a way. I'm letting you know that He still loves you. God's got a way. I'm letting you know He hasn't thrown you away. You just gotta hold on. Stay close to Him. Stay close to Him. And He'll reveal some things to you. It may be through somebody else. It may be through some other circumstance. But God will show you. I told you I love you. I know they're talking about you. I know things ain't too good for you right now. But I love you. And I don't care what everybody's saying. I love you. Sometimes as parents, we got to reassure our children. Yeah, you're messing up. Yeah, you're doing wrong. Yeah, you need to get your things together. But one thing for sure, I love you. Gotta reassure sometimes. Don't leave. Don't walk away. Greater is He. Greater. That's what the Bible says. Greater is He that's in you than he that's in the world. Greater. You just have to give Him a chance. Stop running. Stop way up. Come on in. Give Him a chance. You're part of His legacy. You belong to Him.